Okay, second years, this is the corrections for your homework from last week. Thanks for getting in touch with me, some of you. It seems the answers in the back are not 100% correct, so just make sure you follow these, and there's some common errors I'm going to show you, okay? So I'm going to go through question 9, 10, 15, 16, so let's go camera, thanks. So question 9, given in the question that the total salary is 48,000, okay? It says the cut-off point is 34,000 and the low tax rate is 20%. That means she pays 40% on the rest, which is 14,000, okay? 48,000 take away 34,000 is 14,000. That's how I got that, right? So I'm just showing this block diagram. Like I said last week, you don't have to use it, just for me to illustrate. Hopefully the block of money is split up according to the tax rate bands, and that's the calculations basically. 40% of 14,000, 0.4 times 14,000 gives you 5,600. 20%, 34,000, 0.2 times, okay, 5,600. So you add the two of these up. We call this the gross tax, right? In the question it says they get tax credit, so we take that away from the gross tax. That leaves us with 7,800 tax payable, or income tax we call that, okay? Generally that question was answered very well, so well done. Question 10, I'm just doing the first part. This is the universal social charge, where it gives you the chart, and I've answered it in a similar way. I've used a block diagram. This time, as you see from the table given to you in question 10, they split it up in 3 different rates, okay? The first one is 0.5, so anything up to 12,000, this is the annual salary. I know in other parts of the question they do a weekly salary. An annual salary per year, up to 12,012, they pay 0.5%. So listen, second years, 0.5% is 0.005 as decimal. That's one mistake you're making. So on the first 12,012 euro, they pay 60 euro and 10 cents universal charge. Now, in that table, it says between, so the amount, this amount, which will be the same for most of these calculations you do, because most people earn more than 19,874. 19,874 take away 12,012 is 7,862. So on that bulk of money, they pay 2%. So 0.02 times 7,862. Right? And then the remaining amount, okay, so she earns, or this guy earns 57,000. Take 19,874 away. That leaves 37,126, and they pay 4.5% on that. So there's my calculations. Right, we add them up and that's it. Now, here's where the mistake's happening. Number 1, 0.005 is 0.5 as a decimal. Okay. Secondly, some of you are putting in 19,874 here. No. The 57,000 accounts for all of this. So these 3 amounts will add up to 57,000, okay? Just check that always. If that was 19,810, they've already paid tax on the first 12,000, so they're not going to pay it again, right? So this plus this always adds up to the 57, the total, okay? So hopefully you understand how I did that. That's a little stick diagram, just generally what we discussed in last week. They pay out income tax. Well, actually the tax credit should be in with this. Normally we put the tax credit in here, okay, so we take it away, and then they pay out USC and PRSI. Okay, so let's look at question 15. I think this is one of the ones that was not correct in the back of the book, so just check your answer against mine, okay? So similarly to question 9, when we look at the tax, it's given to you, this is weekly now, right, so that's why it's a bit less. It's 900 they earn per week. 620 is the cut-off point, which means that 900 take away 620 is 280, okay? So the amounts are 620 and 280. Again, these two add up to the total. So 20% for lower, 40% for the higher. Work them out, add them up, take away the tax credit. The income tax they pay is 168 euro. Okay, let's look at the USC now. Same question, USC. I've tried to use the same block, a similar block diagram. Let me square this camera up. Alright, so again, same amount of money, 900. This time it's split into 3 parts. Okay, sorry about the writing. 231 is the first part. This is from the table given to you in question 10. Right? 151 is here, right? That is from the table. 382 take away 231. See what my pen is? That's what's given to you in the table. They earn 900. So 900 take away 382 is 518. Again, this plus this equals 900. So it's only paying universal social charge once on each amount. Okay, careful with the 0.05 again. 0.005 I should say. You work them out, you add them up. So this is the USC total. PRSI is a bit simpler really, just 4% on the total amount. So 0.04 times 900 is 36.0. Okay, so there we have income tax he pays out. These are all kind of taxes really. USC he pays out, and the PRSI. So that's what he pays out. So this thing called net pay is what they ask for. Is the gross pay, which is the initial amount, right? Which is 900 in this case. Focus camera. Take away all the taxes. I call them taxes. The tax, USC, and PRSI. Okay. So that's what I've done there. I'll just wait till the camera appears itself. Okay, so 900, income tax is 168, USC was 2750, PRSI was 36. Okay, so that's how much he or she takes home after all the deductions, 668.50. Okay, question 16 was actually similar, but it's an annual salary, so numbers are bigger. So let's look at the income tax first. 54,000 given to you in the question is total, and it's broken. The lower cut-off rate is 36,000, which means this is 18,000. 54,000 take away 36,000 is 18,000. Right? Lower rate to 20%, higher rate to 40%. Let's work them out. They happen to be the same amount. There's 7,200 for both of them. Add them up. Take away the tax. Some of you are forgetting to take away the tax credit when you're doing the income tax, right? So make sure you do that first. 10,100. That's given to the question, isn't it? A tax credit. Similar to the last question, here's the USC table, or block diagram as I call mine. Right, so let's check this now. 12,012 is the same for the first, is 0.5%. 7,862, which is 19,874, take away 12,012. And then the overall earning, take away 19,874 is 34,126. So this plus this gives me 54,000. Okay, so let's, again, my calculations are there so you can see them. Careful, 0.005. Okay, add them up, we get 1,753. Okay. Similarly, PRSI is just 4% of 54,000, so that's 2,160. And the last part of the question is the take-home pay. Okay, so I'm just trying. Yeah, so there you go. Ignore that bit there. So as I said, last question is the gross pay, which is 54,000 in this case. Take away all the deductions, which is tax, USC, and PRSI. Tax was 10,100. USC was this. PRSI was that. So if you take them all away, you get 39,987. So that's how much they take home after deductions. So the last part of this question asks for it as a percentage of the total of the gross pay. So we just put it over the total. It's like getting 4 out of 10 in a test. 4 over 10 times 100 gives you the percentage. Similarly here, right? So 74.1% is what they take home from their gross earnings. So we're not going to move on from this before Easter, right? So I want you to, I'll give you a few of these to try. I want you to watch this video and make sure you understand it first of all. You're going to try question 17 there. Right, remember I said time and a half means 1.5 times 1040. So if she works more than 35 hours a week, which she does, right? So for the first 35 hours, she earns 10.40 an hour. For the remaining 10 hours, she earns 10 times 1.5 times 10.40. Okay, because that's what, time and a half, right? So that's when you work that one out. And then when you got the total amount she's earned, you go back to what I did there as an example in the tables. Okay.